Alright, in this video, you're going to learn how to add fractions with denominators. It's super easy once you understand the basics. So first of all, let me ask you a question, or ask yourself a question. What is a fraction? Now, if you don't know the answer, you are in the right video to learn about fractions. So a fraction, let's put it simple. Imagine you have a pizza and you cut this pizza into 5 equal slices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slices. Now, let me put a line over here, and before we continue, let's give this section here and this section here, let's give them some names. So the top part over here is known as a numerator. This lower part is known as the denominator. Now let's continue, and let's say if you eat 2 slices, 1, 2, and it simply means that you've eaten 2 out of 5 parts of the pizza. That's a fraction. So the numerator, we can easily remember this by knowing that the numerator tells you how many slices you ate, and the denominator, the bottom part, shows how many slices the whole pizza had. So how many slices did the whole pizza had? Well, it had 5 slices. So once again, the top number shows how many slices you have eaten, and the bottom part shows how many slices the whole pizza had. Now, let's use this idea to solve some fraction problems together. And as I mentioned, in this video, we will learn how to add fractions with denominators. Alright, let's start with 2 examples. What's one thing you notice in these 2 examples? Do you see the denominator? We have 4 and 4. In example number 2, we have 5 and 5. Now, in the first problem, as you see, the denominator remains the same because it's simply saying that, for example, you have a pizza sliced into 4 parts and your friend has a pizza also sliced into 4 parts. Now, in the first fraction, you ate 3 slices, and in the second fraction, your friend, from his pizza, he ate 4 slices. Now, all together, how many slices did you eat? So all together, you guys ate 4, 5, 6, 7 slices out of the pizzas that were sliced into 4. Alright, so this fraction is 7 over 4. And if we go ahead, and this one can be simplified because your friend actually ate a whole pizza. So that is 1. And you ate 3 slices of your pizza, which is sliced into 4. So this would be our final answer, 1, 3 over 4. And if you want to check your answer, you can simply go ahead and multiply this and add this here. So if we multiply 1 times 4 is simply 4 plus 3, that is 7 out of 4. As you see, it gives you back this same answer. Now let's solve the next problem. As you see, our denominator will stay the same. And when adding like denominators, that's the easiest form of adding fractions because we just add the numerators. This is all we need to do. add the numerators 2 and 1. Again, let's add them. 2 plus 1 is 3 over 5. And if you want to convert this into a decimal, it will simply be 0.6. And you must be, oh, but I use a calculator. No, I didn't use a calculator. Let me teach you a trick whenever you have 5 as a denominator. So for example, this is 1 over 5, this is 2 over 5, and if you get 6 over 5, it doesn't matter. Any number from 1 all the way to 9. So the trick here is simply doubling the number. If you double 3, it will give you 6. If you double 1, it will give you 0.2. If you double 2, it will give you 0.4. If you double 6, it will give you 12, but it's not 12, it will be 1.2. And if I continue, 7 out of 5. What would be 7 out of 5? Let me know down in the comments if you understand this pattern of this trick. This is a simple trick I want to share with you whenever you have 5 as the denominator here at the bottom. Alright, here we have 2 more problems. Using the pizza idea, go ahead and solve them. So, the denominator, because we're adding like terms, it will remain the same. Now, let's simply add the denominators. 3 plus 1. So, 3 plus 1 is simply 4. And the denominator will be 4. So, if you see here, you guys ate 1 pizza, so 4 divided by 4 gives you 1. This is our final answer, 1. Alright, so let's move on to the next problem. The denominator will remain as 9. Now let's take 5 and 3 and let's add them together. 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8 over 9. Now I can quickly go ahead and put this as a decimal, 8, 8, 8, and so on. So this line on the 8, it means that the 8 continues on forever, if I'm not mistaken. Now, let me share another trick for you, because you might say, oh, but you divided 8 over 9 using a calculator. No, I did not. So let me show you a little trick. Now, if you know that 8 over 9 will give you 0.888 and so on. Now, what do you think 7 over 9 and 5 over 9 will give you? Well, if you see a pattern here of 8, well, this one simply will be 0.777. Put this dashed line on top, meaning it continues. Now, what about 5 over 9? Well, it's the same, 0.555. Now, what would 4 over 9 give you? If you get this trick, please let me know down in the comments. It's a very nice trick that can help you put some fractions into decimals, and you can impress anyone with this trick. Now, let's move on and keep practicing 2 more problems. Alright, by now you should know that the denominator, they are the same, so we keep the like denominators over here. And 4 plus 2, that will simply be 6 over 7. So this is our answer, 6 over 7. And now let's move on to the next problem. Denominator will be 10. And now we add the numerator 6 plus 2. And what is 6 plus 2? 6 plus 2 is 8 over 10. And now, this 8 over 10, you have to be careful because these are even numbers. We can reduce them. As you see, we can reduce 8 and 10 by 2. And we divide both of these numbers by 2. So 8 divided by 2 will be 4, and 10 divided by 2 will be 5. Now, can you put this in a decimal? If you were paying attention, this is the trick whenever the denominator is 5. So Without going back or review the trick, let me know down in the comments what will your answer be in a decimal number. So that's all. This is how you add like denominators. And if this video was helpful, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear what you think about this video. So I'll see you in the next one.